Did you know that over 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck? Or that nearly 40% couldn't handle an unexpected $400 expense? These numbers are shocking but true. Financial stress isn't just a problem, it's an epidemic. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be your story. Imagine a life where you're not just getting by but thriving. A life where money isn't a constant worry but a tool you control. In this video, we're going to share 8 simple yet powerful rules that can help you break free from the cycle of financial struggle for good. These aren't your typical money tips. We're diving into strategies that most people overlook. Strategies that could change your financial future. You'll learn how to shift your mindset, master one income stream, and even automate your finances so that you're building wealth without even thinking about it. Each chapter is designed to give you actionable steps you can start using today. Ready to take control and never be broke again? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Mindset Shift. Unlocking the wealth mentality. When it comes to building wealth, the most important asset you have is your mindset. It's not just about how much money you make. It's about how you think about money. Studies show that people who believe they can achieve financial success are more likely to do so. A study from the University of California found that individuals with a positive money mindset are 33% more likely to save regularly. Why? Because they focus on abundance, not scarcity. If you're constantly thinking about how little you have, that's exactly what you'll experience. Instead, start thinking about what you can achieve financially. This simple shift can transform your relationship with money. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right, said Henry Ford. This quote perfectly captures the power of mindset in financial success. By believing that financial freedom is within reach, you set the stage for achieving it. A great way to start is by visualizing your financial goals. Write them down, create a vision board, or use apps designed for financial visualization. These practices reinforce your wealth mentality and keep you motivated. Remember, your thoughts shape your reality. Start thinking like a wealthy person and watch your finances follow suit. Chapter 2. The Power of One Income Stream. Focus and Mastery. In a world that praises multitasking, focusing on just one income stream might seem counterintuitive. But here's the catch. By honing in on one source of income, you can master it, and mastery leads to success. According to research published in the Journal of Economic Behavior and Organization, individuals who focus on one task at a time are 30% more productive than those who juggle multiple tasks. When applied to income streams, this focus allows you to deeply understand your field, spot opportunities, and scale up your earnings. Take Warren Buffett, for example. He built his fortune by mastering the stock market. Buffett didn't diversify into multiple business ventures until he had thoroughly mastered investing. He famously said, "Diversification is protection against ignorance. It makes little sense if you know what you are doing." The lesson here is simple. Focus on mastering one income stream before diversifying. This approach can build a solid financial foundation. Once you've maximized your potential in one area, then you can explore other opportunities. Chapter 3. The 50/50th Rule. How to split your earnings for maximum growth. The 50/50th Rule is an easy but powerful strategy to accelerate your financial growth. It's straightforward. Allocate 50% of your earnings to living expenses and the other 50% to savings and investments. This rule might sound tough, but it's effective. Most people live paycheck to paycheck because they spend almost everything they earn. According to the Federal Reserve, nearly 40% of Americans wouldn't be able to cover a $400 emergency expense. The 50/50th Rule helps you avoid this trap by ensuring you're always saving and investing. The rule doesn't just help you save, it also pushes you to be mindful of your spending. You'll need to budget carefully, prioritize essential expenses, and cut out what's unnecessary. This method encourages you to live below your means, a critical habit of the wealthy. Following the 50/50th Rule can lead to significant financial growth over time. For example, if you earn $4,000 a month, you would save and invest $2,000 monthly. Over a year, that's $24,000 working to grow your wealth. Chapter 4. The Hidden Costs. Eliminating financial leaks you didn't know existed. One of the biggest barriers to financial freedom isn't always a lack of income. It's often the hidden costs that quietly drain your resources. These financial leaks can add up to significant amounts over time, yet they're easy to overlook. Consider subscription services. A study by West Monroe Partners found that the average American spends $273 per month on subscriptions. Many of these services go unnoticed or unused. Another example is bank fees. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau reports that Americans pay over $15 billion in overdraft fees alone each year. These costs are like small leaks in a ship. If you don't plug them, you'll sink. Start by conducting a financial audit. Review your bank statements, credit card bills, and any recurring charges. Look for expenses that aren't essential or that you don't use regularly. Cutting these costs is the quickest way to keep more money in your pocket. Even small savings can compound over time. Imagine saving just $50 a month by canceling unused subscriptions. That's $600 a year, which could be invested or used to pay down debt. By identifying and eliminating these hidden costs, you can stop financial leaks before they drain your wealth. This simple yet effective strategy can make a huge difference in your journey to financial freedom. Before we move on, hit subscribe and let's dive back into more great content. Chapter 5: Debt Detox. Breaking free from the chains of high-interest debt. Debt can be a massive burden, especially when it comes with high interest rates. It's like trying to fill a bucket with water while there's a hole at the bottom. The more you pour in, the more you lose. To break free, you need a debt detox. First, prioritize paying off high-interest debt like credit cards. The average credit card interest rate in the US is around 20%, according to the Federal Reserve. That means if you carry a balance, you're essentially paying a 20% premium on everything you buy. The longer you carry this debt, the more you pay, sometimes double or triple the original amount. A powerful strategy to tackle this is the debt snowball method, popularized by Dave Ramsey. It involves paying off your smallest debts first. This gives you quick wins and builds momentum. Once the smallest debt is cleared, move on to the next, rolling the amount you were paying into the next debt. Over time, the snowball grows and you gain speed. Another effective strategy is negotiating lower interest rates with your creditors. Many people don't realize this is an option, but it can make a significant difference. A simple phone call could save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars over time. Also, consider transferring your balance to a lower interest credit card or consolidating your debt into a loan with a better rate. Just be careful not to accumulate more debt once you've consolidated. Breaking free from high-interest debt is crucial because it frees up your money to be invested elsewhere. Imagine the difference it could make if you redirected your debt payments into a high-yield savings account or investment portfolio instead. Chapter 6: The Automation Advantage. Putting your finances on autopilot. Managing money can feel overwhelming, but what if you could put it on autopilot? Automation is a game changer when it comes to financial freedom. It ensures that you're saving, investing, and paying bills on time, without the hassle of manual tracking. Start by setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings or investment accounts. According to a study by the Center for Advanced Hindsight, people who automate their savings are more likely to stick to their financial goals. It's a set-it-and-forget-it approach that removes the temptation to spend. You can also automate your bills. Most banks and service providers offer auto-pay options. This not only prevents late fees, which cost Americans $13 billion annually, according to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, but also keeps your credit score in good shape. For investments, consider setting up automatic contributions to your retirement accounts. This could be a 401k, IRA, or even a brokerage account. By automating these contributions, you ensure consistent growth. Even small, regular contributions can add up over time thanks to compound interest. As Albert Einstein said, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Another benefit of automation is that it reduces decision fatigue. With so many financial decisions to make daily, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Automating your finances streamlines these decisions, giving you more mental space to focus on other goals. Chapter 7: The 1% Wealth Builder. Daily Habits for Long-Term Financial Growth. Building wealth doesn't have to involve massive changes. In fact, the most effective strategy is often about making small, consistent improvements. This is the essence of the 1% Wealth Builder strategy. The idea is simple. Aim to improve your financial habits by just 1% every day. This might mean saving a little more, spending a little less, or finding ways to increase your income. While 1% may seem small, it adds up quickly. Over a year, this small improvement compounds to a 37% increase, according to James Clear in his book Atomic Habits. For instance, if you start by saving $10 a day and increase that amount by just 1% each day, you'll have saved over $5,000 by the end of the year. The same principle applies to paying off debt, investing, or even learning new skills that can boost your earning potential. Consistency is key. It's not about making a huge change overnight, but about making small, manageable adjustments that you can maintain over the long term. This approach is not only less intimidating, but also more sustainable. Another important aspect is tracking your progress. Use apps or a simple spreadsheet to monitor your daily improvements. Seeing your progress can be incredibly motivating and helps reinforce the habit. The 1% Wealth Builder strategy proves that you don't need to make drastic changes to see significant results. With time, these small daily actions can lead to substantial financial growth. Chapter 8. Your Financial Circle. Surround yourself with wealth-minded people. They say you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This applies to your financial health as well. Surrounding yourself with wealth-minded individuals can be a powerful strategy for achieving financial freedom. Studies show that social influence plays a significant role in our financial decisions. A study by PNAS found that people are more likely to save when they see their peers doing the same. If you're surrounded by people who prioritize saving, investing, and making smart financial choices, you're more likely to adopt these behaviors yourself. One way to build a wealth-oriented circle is by joining financial communities, both online and offline. Whether it's a local investment club, a personal finance subreddit, or a mastermind group, these communities provide support, accountability, and valuable insights. Mentorship is another critical element. Finding a mentor who has achieved the level of financial freedom you aspire to can provide guidance and accelerate your progress. Many successful people are willing to mentor others. You just need to ask. Also, consider the content you consume. Follow financial experts, listen to personal finance podcasts, and read books that inspire you to improve your financial habits. This digital circle can be just as influential as your physical one. Building a financial circle isn't just about cutting out negative influences. It's about actively seeking out and engaging with people who uplift and inspire you. Over time, this network can become one of your greatest assets in the journey toward financial freedom. Be part of our journey. Subscribe and get notified about our latest content.